reading Jim's letter, personal thing. I'm not going to comment on about it, but Jim, you are a very rare person on this planet. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. This is more of a now and then, and Kenner versus Hasbro. Okay. And I'm going to do it in simplistic terms, okay, that anyone can understand. You may agree with me, you may disagree with me, okay, but here goes. Okay. Here you have two of the same action figure, okay. This one, right here, is the 1977 original Kenner, okay. This one here is the newer 2000-ish, 2009, 2010 Hasbro remake. Okay, now one, yes, granted, the Hasbro is about an inch taller. I think it's like half an inch taller. I've had a tape measure, just can't remember where the heck I put it down. Put it down for a second and poof, it's gone. Damn, grows legs. But as you can see, I mean, yeah, the original, you know, doesn't bend at the elbows, doesn't bend at the wrist. The hat, you know, is not removable. But you know what? I don't care. I remember playing with those. These newer ones, you know, they're made of a lighter plastic, a less durable plastic. The joints are weak. If you bend them in the wrong direction, even for a brief moment, you will snap them. I've done that. Helmet comes off. So that's an item you can lose and never find again. You know, they even bend at the ankle. Are you purposely gonna make your freaking trooper figures do the freaking moonwalker? You know, I mean, I'm not gonna turn this into a rant. I'm just turning this into a now and then. Okay. Most importantly, the true now and thens are why. I'm an avid collector of, well, mostly Star Wars figures, but if it happens to be a 77 original, I will buy it any day over these Kenner the Kenner ones over these Hasbro. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. You're thinking, how can Hasbro remake these without Kenner getting upset? Well, simply put, from a legal standpoint, Hasbro now owns Kenner. In 1993, Kenner was on the verge of filing for Chapter 11 because their steroided Star Wars figures they re-released for the 20th anniversary or something of Star Wars. Can't remember why they released them, but they released a bunch of what looked like steroid-induced action figures. I mean, Luke looked like he could open up a door with his fucking nipple, you know. You know, he made Hulk look like a skinny beanpole. And well, the newer they flopped. They didn't sell, and Kenner was banking on them selling, and unfortunately they didn't sell, not at all. And so Kenner had to almost file for Chapter 11. You can check up on Wikipedia on this, okay? But truth be told, I've spoken to some people that used to work for Kenner and some that work for Hasbro. I'm not going to say names because they're afraid of their jobs, but it's from a decent source, a real good source. And Hasbro now own Kenner. Sorry about that. Hasbro now own Kenner. And lately, if you buy, I'm going to have to put the camera down for a second. No, Black Ops. No, that's not product placement. I'm trying to get out some literature for you. I'm trying to do it as quick as I can. Okay, almost there. Here you go. Literature time. Time for us doing some homework. Okay, when you buy the newer Kenners, these guys, okay, you will get one of these in the packaging. Okay, these are the newer, you know, the new Boba Fett, the new Han Solo. They did a nice little diorama here with Luke, and some snow speeders and whatnot. and you can buy the Snowspeeder as an actual toy now. And the newer designed ATST that's apparently over 2 feet tall. It's supposed to be really cool, and the old one was much taller than that. And on the back it's got like the Clone Wars and Boba Fett helmet and stuff like that, and all that fun stuff. So yeah, boring. This is the creme de la creme, the pièce de résistance, the je ne sais quoi, the best. Okay, this, okay, came when you mail ordered, and that's what had come in a plain white box. Okay, Jim, that fantastic man that he is, gave me a mail order, still sealed in its original 77 Kenner packaging. Okay, this has never been touched by human hands, never. Okay, Emperor from the mail order set. Okay, and inside each mail order set they gave you this, a wonderful collector's catalog, and inside this catalog, oh look, a list of every figure that they did, all 77. See, I think it was a clever marketing ploy that Kenner did, because in 1977 they made 77 action figures. Do you see? Isn't that just amazing? Now, this is in perfect condition. It's like it just came out of a 77 box, because guess what? It did. And I love you, Jim, for that. You are just amazing. I mean, it lists little toys, little micro skiffs, as they say, as you say. See? Yes, that's Boba Fett right there. Funny, huh? And right here, there's the original speeder bike, a Jabba the Hutt action playset. This is just amazing. You open her up, the Rancor playset. I remember owning a Rancor playset and having my Rancor eat my G.I. Joe figures because I just wanted to torture him. Now, this is how long ago it was that they don't even have a picture for the skiff toy. They've only put in a photo from the movie, and it even says right here, you know, not the actual toy represented. The vehicle shown is from the scene Star Wars movie The Return of the Jedi, available in 1985. Okay, this is not a reprint, this is an original. And there's the one we all know and love, the Chicken Walker. I'm actually trying to find some Chicken Walkers for my collection. And there's the original X-Wing and B-Wing that actually rolled across the ground because they had wheels. And in the commercials, it used to say, "Not a flying toy." Ah, that's the TIE Advance and Millennium Falcon. B-Wing. There's a junk store here that has a B-Wing on it. But he's not going to sell it. He's never sold it. And again, look, toy not actually represented, picture shown as a drawing from the vehicle Star Wars movie Return of the Jedi. I actually owned an Imperial shuttle, and yet they can't show you a picture because they don't have a picture. Now, remember the good old days of toys where toys were fun? Like, you actually got coloring books, a Star Wars coloring book. And what's even better? What's better than a coloring book? Play-Doh. Yes, Star Wars official Play-Doh. Not happy with Play-Doh? There you go. How about an Imperial Scout Blaster cap gun that came with 10 caps? Or a lightsaber, an actual playable lightsaber, not these $300 collectible, you can't swing it but it lights up. What's the point in playing with a toy that lights up and makes sound and you can't play with it? And then what would it be without joining the Star Wars official fan club? They even have the form on the back. Gone are those days, my friends. Gone are those days. And so sadly, thank you, Jim, I'm trying to recollect it. I keep finding these sad fracking Kenner toys. These Hasbro toys. The Kenners I love. Everybody hated the Kenners. Oh, you can't pose the wrists, you can't pose the elbows, you can't. I don't care. Does it look like I'm playing with my Scout Trooper? She's sat there since I've bought him. He hasn't gone anywhere. He's just sat there going, over there, boys. Right there. Behind those trees. A gold robot. How could you not freaking spot it? It's gold in a green jungle. You know? And I miss him. So I'm scouring eBay and other resources to get what I can where I can, you know? And thank you, Jim. Him alone is just breathtaking. And I found out after scouring everywhere and doing some googling and oogling before I turn my PC off, this is General Veers. Another rare figure, because you couldn't buy General Veers without having to buy the playset, which was like $300 and something at the time. Veers did not come as an individual collectible figure. He did not. You couldn't even get him in the order catalog. You had to order him from the set and the set only. And I have a General Veers. Thank you, Jim. You are just amazing, mate. Anyway, I'm gonna end this rant now because this video's gone on longer than the first video. So take care, guys. Peace and love. Love and respect. See you in the next one.